Welcome to True North. How are you? I'm good. Late day for us today. Late day. How's everything? Oh, I gotta make sure everything's working because, there we go. We're on. We're on. Yay. Chat is open. Why am I doubled? I don't know. Take that off. There we go. All the stuff. All the stuff. Chat's open. Duh. uh, there's something on my desktop that's driving me nuts, and I got to get it off because no. Um, I'm just going to uninstall it like right now because oh no, not that. You need to stay deleted. Delete you. You need to go. Delete you. Go away. Go. Go. Not going. I guess it's stuck there. It's my dictation. I don't know why it's there. This dictation box, I can't get it to go away. Go away. Um, go away. Oh, hide the bar. I think I got it. Hide the bar. Bar is hidden. Hey, Raise. Hi. What's going on? Welcome. Hi. I just started. I'm getting a late start today. Oh, I'm a little discombobulated. I'm not used to being on here so late. Usually I'm here first thing in the morning. How are ya? How's it going? How's everything? Yeah, I'm Coach. That's me. Or Sarah. It's fine. Am I late? Working? Yeah. Yeah. I've been writing all morning. Writing, writing, writing. It's what I do. So, what do you do for work? Something fun, I hope. Hmm. I'm in the middle of a snowstorm right now. It's crazy. Customer service, you deal with people. Yay, you. Hmm. Yay, you. So are you just listening then? Or do you get to sneak a look too? I'm just curious. Hey, Fortune, how are ya? How's it going? How's everything? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Doing my show late today. Been writing all morning. Got myself a cup of hot tea. I know it is for you. Have you gone to bed yet? Please tell me you've gone to bed. Oh yeah, I got the tea. Got the tea. Okay, good. Cat napping. I know you. You probably haven't gone to bed. Oh. Oh, good. Good. I could not sleep last night. I had a rough night. My lupus is flaring. I'm exhausted. My joints hurt. It's I'm a walking, well, rolling because I'm in a wheelchair. So I'm a rolling barometer. I can do wheelchair jokes. So yeah, gotta keep up with the sense of humor though. Come on. You know me. It's me. But yeah, my joints hurt. Something fierce. So I'm medicated. We're in between snowstorms right now. And the sun was just shining. We got so much snow. Oh my God. And you're in Michigan. So you guys got hit with it too, didn't you? We got pounded. We're talking feet. We got feet of snow. Just north of me is supposed to have 100 inches by the end of today. So that's insane. And that's just 100 inches for just the past 2 days. That's not even their total for the season. That's just in the last 2 days. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's holy shit snow. That's why do we live here snow. I got a text this morning from Tom and it was we're moving to Florida. That was my good morning text. We're moving to Florida. That's what I got this morning. I was like, okay, we're not moving to Florida, but that was his thought first thing this morning. Yeah, it's cold. It's really cold. Um, so the temperature outside right now is 16, but the wind chill is -2. So yeah, it's freaking cold. It's crazy. And the wind, the wind has been insane. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Get blown away. It's my stepdad's birthday, and my mom's like, "Do you want to go out to dinner with us?" I'm like, "No, no, I don't. I want to stay here inside, inside, inside. I'm fine. I don't want to go outside. No, you can bring me home something if you want to. I don't want to be out there. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Nope. Mm-mm. Thank you. Because, on the inside looking out, it's fine. I don't want to be out in it. Thank you. No. You should see the birds at the bird feeders. Because, I have 4 of them just hanging right here. And they're clinging for dear life. They're clinging to the icicles that are hanging from the bird feeders. Yeah, it's comical. Golly. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So today, I was going to talk about spoon theory. And if you don't have an autoimmune disease or a chronic illness, you probably have never heard of spoon theory. And I have one spoon right here because I am literally about out of spoons for the day. And spoon theory is it's kind of a funny analogy. It's an analogy. So what it is if you feel exhausted after doing things, even small things, it's how you plan your energy throughout the day. Excuse me, I've been having a thing going on the past few days. So I'm going to break it down for you. And I'm going to share some mindful techniques as well. I'm also going to talk about common courtesy and kindness today because it plays a big part in our daily lives, especially if you're outside of your home, which I do not plan on being anytime soon this week because no. Um, so I'm going to talk about the spoon theory and where it comes from, how it applies to our daily lives, mindful techniques for low energy days like mine today, and how you can explain it to other people. Okay. So, of course, I have my notes because, ADHD brain goes, what? Woo, that's right. So, what exactly is spoon theory? Oh, yeah. So, Erica, hi. It's been nuts. It's been nuts. Yeah. Um, Tom told me he had to do a detour on the way to work this morning because there was a tree down across the road and a truck jackknifed right in front of it. Where he works, there's a big trucking company right down the road, and yeah, a big bobtail truck jackknifed right in front of where the tree was down in across the road. So yeah, it's been crazy. Erica, how did you enjoy Sessa's poetry class last night? I loved it. That was an intense poem. I gotta go on to Flip's Discord and copy that. That was that was a good poem. Holy crap. That was really, really good. Yeah, because he goes to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. So everything was not plowed. It was dark, and he was just using landmarks that he could see barely to stay on the road. So I always enjoy Sessa's stuff too. I do. I love her. I love Sess. Um, she's at work right now, so she might tune in. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, my tea is really, really hot. I'm gonna stick my hand over it. Stick my hand over it. So I don't know if you heard, I'm talking today about spoon theory and common courtesy because I'm really big on the two C's, which I call common courtesy. So, and spoon theory was created by Christine Meseradino. Meseradino. That's a name. And she also has lupus. So, and she was at dinner with a friend who this friend had asked her, what does it feel like to live with a chronic illness? Instead of just saying it's exhausting, she grabbed a bunch of spoons and used them to explain. And she said each spoon resembles a unit of energy. In every activity, including getting out of bed, making breakfast, running errands, costs a certain number of spoons. Now, but unlike healthy people who seem to have an unlimited supply of spoons, people with chronic illnesses only get a certain amount a day. I count my spoons, okay? I give myself 10 a day because that's about as many as I really get. And I go through those spoons usually by 2 o'clock. By 2 o'clock, I'm done. Hence, right now, I look exhausted because normally by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm done with my day. I need a nap. I have to lay down. I've done all I can do. I need to rest. It's not a good day for me today. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up. Oh, it seemed like every hour I was having a really rough night. my body hurts. Every joint aches. My hands are acting up. You can see how red they are from here down. I have Raynaud's, so the cold really affects my hands. I have rheumatoid arthritis. Winter is hell. So my joints just really hurt. And I'm also flaring, if you can't see it on my face. So I'm red. My eyes are red. I'm not feeling all that great. But I figured why not do a stream just to show people what it's like, right? I don't hide. Hence, I put it in all of my stuff, real talk, all the time, right? I tell you guys, I'm real. You're always going to get the truth from me. Always. So, a spoon, one spoon for me is literally eating a meal. Eating is exhausting. And I have to take my time when I eat. I can't rush through a meal because it's tiring already. So imagine one spoon, I get 10. I get 10 a day. One spoon just for eating a meal. So I eat 3 meals a day. That's 3 spoons. That leaves me with 7. I still have to make my bed. I have to fix that meal. It takes a lot. It takes a lot, Erica. It does. But over time, I have learned how to save strength and energy for when I need it. I can, and I hate to say it, I know how to coast through stuff. Okay. I try to do the best I can at everything I do, but some things I can kind of coast through. You know, do I make my bed like I'm still in the Navy? No, I don't. I don't do hospital corners anymore. I can't bounce a quarter off my bed. Okay. But it's good enough, right? I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't do it perfect anymore. You know, is the house as clean as somebody that can walk around and use a vacuum cleaner normally? And, you know, probably not. But is it as good as it can be for me? Yeah, it is. You know, did I help my mom and spend 3 hours scrubbing bathrooms the other day? Yeah, I did. Did I have to take a nap afterwards? Yeah, I did. But yeah, I'm a stickler though. I have to wash my sheets once a week. It's just ingrained in me to do that though. So I have OCD. So some things I just can't let slide. And it's hard. It's hard. Like washing windows and mirrors have to be clean. And some things, oh man, I can't let go. Some things I cannot let go. And it's hard. And I use all my spoons on those things and I let other things slide. Laundry has to be done. Some things I cannot let slide. And I'm lucky because Tom picks up my slack. So, and I know, Erica, you live alone, so it's all on you. So that must be hard, but I'm like, right now I'm staying at my mom's. So my mom is able-bodied, um, and she's allowed or able to do a lot. So, but I help, as much as I can. I take care of, my own things as if I was living alone. So I do my own laundry. I do my own dishes. She cooks most of the food. I make dinner some nights, stuff like that. But I take care of my own room, make my own bed, clean my own room, take care of all my own stuff. But I help her as well, so it's like a partnership, that kind of thing. But when I'm at home, it's hard. And thank God Tom understands how hard it is on me, and he picks up the slack. So the house is always presentable. Not as it used to be, but good enough so I can rest because I have to put my leg up. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I've had it up all morning while I was writing. So, yeah. So the spoon theory, it's it's it kind of helps you gauge where you are as far as your energy levels. So kind of it helps you measure, you know. It's really a good system and it's a great analogy. For a long time my name on YouTube was Sarah Spoons. Because we're called spoonies. People that have lupus are called spoonies. And a lot of people didn't get the reference. And then you explain spoon theory to them, and they're like, well, oh, well, now that makes sense. Because if you, all right, so I broke it down a little bit. So getting out of bed, that's 1 spoon. Taking a shower, that's 2 spoons. Making breakfast, 2 spoons. Checking emails, that's 1 spoon because mentally that's exhausting. So already that's 6 spoons, and I have 10 for the day. That leaves me with 4. Yeah. So thank God I have help, or I would not make it through the day. Nothing would get done. Hence, I have to break things up. There's only so much I can do in a day. So things get broke. I can't save everything for the weekend. Things get broken up. I'm a freak when it comes to the sheets. I'm not saying I'm a freak in the sheets, Erica. I'm just saying I'm a freak when it comes to the sheets. I love the smell and the feel of clean sheets. Every week, they're done. It's just me. It's the way I am. So, um, you're in charge of your spoons. And it's not just people with lupus that can use this. All right, anybody can use this. I know. I mean, don't think, I can't use the spoon theory. You can use the spoon theory. It- Spoons, and the reason she picked spoons is because they're concave and they can hold things, right? I just happen to have a spoon here because I was fixing my teeth. So I didn't plan this, I swear. But it's because they're concave and they hold things and you can dump out the energy and fill it back up and dump out and fill it back up, right? That's how that works. Um, Now, mindfulness, which Erica, we've gone over many, many, many times, helps you reduce your stress and can bring up your energy levels. So if you're using mindfulness techniques throughout the day, you can increase your spoons again. So if you've drained your spoons and your spoon level is getting low, some mindfulness techniques can help raise your spoons, your body check-ins, your body scans, your mindfulness breathing, you know, that can help you increase your spoon level, you know. So keep that in mind too. If you're getting down there in your spoons and you're like, "Ugh, I'm done for the day." No, wait a minute. Do your deep breathing, do your mindfulness breathing. Wait, let me do a body scan. Let me see how let me do some check-in here. Let me see how my body's really feeling. There might be some left in me here a minute. Let me check in here. You know, it's when you lay down and check in with your body and see what's going on. Maybe I need to rest for a while. Let me lay down for an hour, that kind of thing. And then if you have the energy to get back up and get some things done, then you do it. But you don't. Thank you for that, Erica. I just felt like I needed a little clarification. That is all. I'm just a freak about clean sheets. Just saying. Mm, sorry, but I really needed hot tea. Oh, there is something about a really good cup of hot tea on a freaking cold, blustery winter day. Mm, sorry. That just, man, telling you, right there helps too. That's part of self care. Self care is a big help to restore your energy levels. Sometimes we just need a minute, right? I take 2 tea breaks a day, usually 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock. I'm cheating today because my times are off because I didn't sleep last night. So my body's a little confused at what time it is. I don't care. I needed a cup of tea. It's fine. That's how I look at it. I'm grown. I can do what I want. So, the other thing about spoon theory is boundaries with ourselves, um, and acknowledging our limits. Don't push yourself, right? Don't push yourself too far. If you give yourself 10 spoons, some of you need to stick to those 10 spoons. If you allow yourself, okay, I'm going to go 2 over, you make sure you rest. You rest first before you go 2 over. No, don't push through those spoons. No, Erica, you're going to hurt yourself. You could hurt yourself. You're going to wear yourself out. You're going to, you know that you're going to cause yourself to flare. How do I know this? Go ahead. Ask me how I know this. You're talking to somebody who used to work 70 hours a week. Yeah, I know. Of course, commercials. But I'm just saying, you can't, you can't unless you take the proper steps. Like I said, if you're going to go over, and I do not recommend unless you take the proper steps, unless you rest, unless you give yourself the time to recoup. You do some self care. Squirrel, literally a squirrel. 2 squirrels. Oh, gonna be a squirrel fight. There's gonna be a squirrel fight. It's crazy here. It is crazy. Shouldn't you be in your nests, like hiding from the cold or something? You're not starving. You've been fed. They get fed. They're fed squirrels. They got strawberries today. Holy moly. So, I got lost for a second. I keep notes on everything. You guys know this. So, spoon theory isn't just about explaining our energy to others. It's about giving ourselves permission to honor our limits. It's about recognizing that our worth is not measured by how much we do or how productive we are. Now, I have a quote that I found by Nakia Homer. You are not lazy, unmotivated, or stuck. After years of living your life in survival mode, you are exhausted. There is a difference. I thought this was an amazing quote coming from somebody that has a chronic illness who feels exhausted, right? We're not lazy. We're not unmotivated. We're tired. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Every day we make choices about where to spend our spoons. Some days we'll spend them on things we have to do, work, appointments, responsibilities. But I want to encourage you to make sure you're also spending some of them on things that bring you joy. So you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to slow down, you're allowed to live at a pace that feels right for you. That's another quote that I found. Now, this is something I spent a lot of time writing last night. Spoon theory gives us a way to explain our limits to others, but it also teaches us something even more important: self compassion. Because for so many of us, the hardest part isn't just running out of spoons, it's the guilt that comes with it. You are not failing, you are adapting. Every day you wake up and figure out how to navigate a world that wasn't designed for people with chronic illness. That is strength, that is resilience, that is something to be proud of. You are not lazy. Again, this is Nokia, or it's Nokia, Nakei, or EIA, Nokia. I'm not even going to try because I'm going to butcher it. So again, you are not lazy, unmotivated, or stuck. After years of living your life in survival mode, you are exhausted. There is a difference. Now, living with lupus or any autoimmune disease is a daily battle, one that requires resilience, patience, and a deep well of self compassion. When your body is constantly fighting itself, it's easy to fall into a cycle of frustration, guilt, and self blame. You might feel like you're not doing enough, that you should be stronger, or that your life is slipping away from you. But here's the truth: you're doing the best you can, and that is enough. Being kind to yourself isn't just about indulging in occasional self care. It's about making a conscious effort to treat yourself with patience, respect, and understanding every single day. Self kindness is essential when living with an autoimmune disease, along with practical self care techniques, mindfulness practices, and daily health habits to help you nurture your body and mind. My eyes are crossing right now. Huh. So, why self kindness matters with autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis come with unpredictable symptoms: fatigue, pain, brain fog, joint stiffness, and more. Your energy levels may fluctuate and your abilities might change from one day to the next. This unpredictability makes it easy to feel frustrated with yourself, but self judgment only adds to the burden. This is where it really affects me. We are our own worst enemies, right? We tend to judge ourselves very harshly. And I carry a lot of guilt, especially when somebody else has to take care of me. And it's hard when you're grown and somebody else has to do things for you, right? It's hard. So this is what I need to start doing. I need to accept my body's limits without guilt. Give myself permission to rest. Let go of unrealistic expectations. And this is a big one. Recognize that I'm not defined by my illness. That's how I was. When I was working those 70-hour weeks, it was as if I was trying to prove to myself that I wasn't sick. I would just keep going, and I put myself in the hospital. I put myself in the hospital that I worked at. I was armed. We were armed police in the hospital. And yeah, 70-hour weeks because we were so short staffed. I worked for the state. And yeah, I ended up putting myself in that same hospital because that's where my rheumatologist was as well. Yeah, it was bad. It was dehydration, exhaustion, and I was in kidney failure and severe lupus flare. So, yep. I don't know if you can hear the ice hitting the windows. Holy cow, it's storming. I might lose connection. I have to keep an eye open for the dots. Oh, my hands hurt. So when you practice self-compassion, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and emotional exhaustion, allowing your body to focus on healing rather than battling self-criticism. That's really common though, Erica. It really is. It is very common. I felt so defeated. I felt so defeated when I was medically retired from my job. I felt like lupus had won. Like I was in a war and lupus had won. And that's when I went into my depression. Um I was grieving the loss of my career. When this happened, I was working in investigations for the state, and I was a detective, and I they medically retired me because I was just getting so sick all the time, and I felt like lupus had won. Like I was fighting against this thing that I couldn't see, this invisible illness that I couldn't see, and it won. And I went into this horrible depression, and to come to find out, I was grieving the loss of my career. It's a thing. I was grieving the loss of my normal life. And I had to learn to give things up, give things over, and not be so hard on myself. And it's hard. It's so hard to do. So hard to. Oh, I don't even know what the proper term is right now. My head is just spinning. um for almost forfeit. It's almost like you're forfeiting, right? You're not just losing, you're forfeiting. And it's hard. It's like you lost a whole part of your life. And it's not even that. I mean, you lost your ability to support yourself. You lost, to make your way. There's a whole identity there that you don't have anymore. And it's hard and it's painful and it's life altering. It's so life altering and people don't understand. Yeah, I was 2 years, 2 solid years of agoraphobia depression. So I didn't leave my bedroom. I didn't leave my bedroom just to use the bathroom, and that was it. And when I shattered my leg, um, I was literally just going from my bedroom to the bathroom. Yeah, it's horrible. I feel you, honey. I've been there, and it's a horrible feeling. You feel like you've failed at life. At least I did. I mean, I can't speak for you, but that's how I felt. I felt like I failed. I went to college for all those years to get the promotions that I needed to become what I wanted to become. For what? For 3 years. And then they retired me. And I felt like a failure, you know? Like I lost. So I understand. And you do. You grieve that loss because it is a loss of your identity, you know. I'm no longer that person. I'm somebody else now. I like the person that I am now on days when I feel good. I mean, I've been battling this for, oh God, 24 years. And on the good days, I'm good. On the bad days, I am bad. And today is not a good day. And I can see the difference in me. I don't know if you guys can or not. I mean, the camera might hide it. It might make it a little more pronounced. I don't know. I can see the red. Um, I was trying to, I'm like, okay, a little bit more cover up. Let's hide this a little bit more, you know. But, I know how I look. I know how I feel. I try to hide it, but then I'm like, that's not me. It's not me to hide it. Not anymore. Not on here. Not on here. But I guess it's what I want to talk about today, besides spoon theory was, just how exactly we Tom and I were making almost the exact same amount a year, and that got cut in half. In half. That's a lot of money. I mean, it was a six-figure income. That's a lot. You know? Yeah. I mean, talk about a lifestyle change. I mean, I could care less about that, but it's just the point of, man, we didn't have to worry so much, and now we do, you know? We don't go on vacation anymore, you know? Which is fine, but it's just staycations are fun too. But, just we had to tighten our belts, and that's fine. But I feel guilty, you know. I carry that guilt that he has to do everything, you know. And it's hard. And I can't even carry the weight at home anymore because of the disability, you know. It weighs on you. It does. And that emotional toll, that fills up your spoons too. It's not just physical, it's the emotional toll too. And guilt, man, it weighs on you. It does. And you gotta stay out of that hole. It's hard, you know. You, Erica, I have a project to work on, so that's good. That room, thank God. So, and I have this. I have my channel and my podcast and my website and my business. I just hope I have the energy to keep up with all of it. Today I do not. Today I do not. So I'll be doing my live stream and I'll probably do my podcast tomorrow. Um, this is the perfect day for to be doing this because I have a few different things I wanted to go over as far as being kind to yourself and self-care and compassion when you're living with autoimmune diseases. And then oh, I'm missing one. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then the importance of common courtesy. Common courtesy is huge with me. Yeah. Yeah, I traveling is just not a thing with me anymore. I didn't even want to go out to dinner. I'm like, no, no, thanks. No, thank you. All right, there. I had everything in order earlier. Oh, I can't even breathe. All right, so listening to your body. Your body is constantly communicating with you. When you feel exhausted, rest. When you feel pain, slow down. Ignoring these signals will only make symptoms worse. Instead of pushing through, honor what your body needs at any given moment. Keep a symptom journal to track patterns and identify triggers. Create a flexible daily routine that allows for rest periods. Avoid comparing your energy levels to others. Your journey is unique. Exercise can be challenging when living with chronic pain, but gentle movements help prevent stiffness and improve circulation. The key is finding movement that feels good for you. Yoga. Gentle yoga can improve flexibility and reduce stress. Stretching. Simple morning and evening stretches help with stiffness. Short walks. If possible, a 5-minute walk in fresh air can boost mood. Chair exercises. If mobility is an issue, seated exercises can help. And of course, that's what I do. The goal isn't to push your limits, it's to keep your body engaged in a way that feels sustainable. Food is fuel. And with autoimmune diseases, certain foods may trigger inflammations. Finding the right balance is key. Focus on anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fatty fish. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can worsen fatigue and brain fog. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Avoid processed foods, excessive sugar, and anything that triggers flares. Eat smaller, more frequent meals to maintain energy levels. Everyone's body reacts differently, so pay attention to how food makes you feel. I am finding that gluten makes me stuffed up. I don't know why, but I don't like it at all. Hi, Tub. How's it going? How are you? I feel like crap. Just being honest. I'm in the middle of a snowstorm. Yay. Mm, yeah. I'm hoping I don't lose Wi-Fi. The sun, well, it's weird. Like it is the wind chill keeps fluctuating between 8 and 1 below. Um the sun's out right now, so I'm getting snowblind. Um it was just storming 5 minutes ago. And it will be again because it's the clouds are really dark over that way. And you just missed a squirrel fight. I shit you not. Right outside the window. Telling you. It's crazy here. But I'm talking about taking care of yourself. Oh, yeah, it's snowing. Honey. it's, we got, so between, today's Tuesday, Sunday night and this morning, we got 34 inches of snow. By the end of tomorrow, we're supposed to have 47, which added on today, that's fine. It's whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, my friend's barn roof caved in. It's crazy. And it's winter break for the kids. So the kids, the teenagers are going around making crazy money because they're going around shoveling sidewalks and driveways and roofs and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. Yep, and there goes the sun and here comes more clouds. Yep. Yeah, from so it would have been late Sunday night to tomorrow morning. Yes, you should be loving your weather, Erica. Love your weather. Yep. The wind chill is 8 below. And the wind gusts are up to 60 miles an hour. I live right next to Lake Ontario. It's freaking cold. It's cold. Don't like it. Yucky. I wrote a poem, and it's a really nice poem. My mom didn't like it. She's because it was nice and it was about a winter storm. And she's like, you should write a shorter one about how you really feel. And I said, winter, white, yucky snow, ew. And she liked that one better. Winter, white, yucky snow, ew. She didn't like the other one. She said it was too long. It came out really nice. It's called The Whispers of Winter's Wake. Right here. She's like, it's so long. I'm like, Mom, it's supposed to be. It's a story. Yeah, no, you can't do that here. First of all, you get stuck in the snow. They got over 100 inches just north of me. It's crazy, crazy. 4 to 5 feet of snow. This itty bitty town called Palermo. Itty bitty. It's crazy. They've been using backhoes to move snow because the snowplows can't get through because there's too much snow. Yeah. The county I live in is closed. They closed the county. No unnecessary travel. All the county buildings are closed. Yep. We are in a snow emergency. And I wonder why my joints hurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a squirrel at the door. Shit, you not. Yeah, we're in a snow emergency. The county is closed. They were just closed yesterday for President's Day. It's crazy. And it's just, there's a band, they showed it, and they show Lake Ontario, and then this band of snow. It's just, whoom, and it goes from Oswego, New York, all the way to Massachusetts. Oh yeah, they're shoveling their roofs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm on we have a neighborhood post for Facebook. All kinds of people asking for any kids that want to come over and shovel off roofs. You know, because where we live, um, in town, it's older people. And yeah, it's crazy. My husband just ordered a roof rake because our garage looks like it's about to collapse because it used to be an old carriage house. Our house is over 150 years old. I'm at my mom's right now. I'm not at my house. My house is north of here because we're stupid and crazy. And yeah, my husband is worried that our garage might collapse and our front porch. So he's waiting on a roof rake that's supposed to be delivered today. And when he gets home from work, he's gonna go home and rake off all the snow. He doesn't know where he's gonna put the snow. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. He did tell me that the neighbor on the other side of us paid the plow guy and I ate the weed. I guess. However, you need to pay your plow guy, right? I guess he overheard that exchange. Whatever you got to do. I wonder if they made that deal ahead of time. He went out and went, oh, yeah, by the way, I don't have any cash, but here's an eighth. Ah, does that work? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. This is my life. Let's go back to prioritizing rest and quality sleep, shall we? Which I did not do last night. I can't. Oh. Fatigue is one of the most common and overwhelming symptoms of autoimmune diseases. Getting enough rest is non-negotiable. Feel a nap in my future. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, creating a calming nighttime routine. No screens before bed. But I read on my tablet. It's on night mode, though. Does that count? Who's the boss? Who do you ask? Anyway, use weighted blankets or body pillows for comfort. I do use a body pillow. Yes. Listen to soothing music or guided meditations to help you relax. I always have Canon in D on a loop playing because I love it. Let go of the pressure to be productive all of the time. Rest is productive. Oh, that's highlight worthy. And I meant to do that this morning and I forgot. Because I need to remember that. Rest is productive. It really is. I need to remember that. Mindfulness and emotional self-care. Here we go, Erica. Chronic illness takes a toll not just on the body, but on the mind and spirit. Practicing mindfulness and emotional self-care can help you navigate the ups and downs with more peace and acceptance. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded, reducing stress and emotional overwhelm. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, which I have gone over many times. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste, which usually my tea, right? And then box breathing. Box breathing, I was taught box breathing in boot camp, and it works. It works. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts. Hence, it's 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Box breathing. That is a powerful statement. Yes. Oh, and then body scans. Close your eyes and mentally scan your body from head to toe, acknowledging any sensations without judgment. This is what I was talking about. When you're getting to the end of your spoons and you think you might need to go over. That's a true statement, Erica. Tom says that all the time. I can rest when I'm dead. I hate it. Yep, that's a true statement. It's not a good one, but it's a true one. Right? Yeah. So, mindfulness does not cure lupus or other autoimmune diseases, but it helps create a sense of control over how you respond to it. Here's another good one, too, that I found. Speak to yourself with kindness. How often do you criticize yourself for needing rest, missing an event, or struggling to get things done? Would you talk to somebody else or a loved one that same way? Right? Replace self criticism with self encouragement. Instead of I'm lazy, say I'm doing what my body needs. Create a list of affirmations. I am not my illness, I am strong. I needed this years ago. Years ago. I knew it and I just forgot it because I was so deep into my own head, right? I give myself permission to rest. I am doing my best, and that is enough. I am doing my best, and that is enough. The words you say to yourself matter. Choose kindness. Boundaries. I talk about boundaries a lot. A lot. You do not have to say yes to everything. Protect your energy by setting boundaries, not only with other people, but with yourself. I've talked about this many, many times. Limit draining interactions with people who don't understand your condition, especially with people who don't understand your condition. Say no without guilt. I would love to, but my body needs rest today. Prioritize what truly matters. Your health comes first. Learning to say no is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. Even in the midst of pain and exhaustion, moments of joy are possible. Happiness isn't about big achievements, it's about finding beauty in small things. Create a comfort corner in your home with soft blankets, warm tea, and your favorite books. I have one of those, but I have my tea right here because it's never far from me, ever. Oh, and it's so good. Engage in hobbies that bring you joy, whether it's writing, crocheting, painting, or listening to music. I love all of the above, except for it hurts my hands. So I dictate my writing. I don't crochet much anymore. I don't paint other than paint by number on my phone, where you just have to. I use a stylus now, and I just hit it. You have to make concessions sometimes. And I listen, I have music playing right now. You guys just can't hear it. And then surround yourself with support, whether through online communities or close friends who understand. Um, I've lost most of my friends. They've kind of faded off into the woodwork. As you get sicker, you'll see that that tends to happen. Um, if not, you've got some really, really good friends, and you're very lucky. Um, Online communities are huge and very, very helpful. I have joined many support groups. Um, and then I have my Twitch community that I absolutely adore, and I love you all. So you can find support. They're out there. Um, Living with lupus and other autoimmune diseases is not easy, but in the midst of the struggles, you deserve kindness from others, yes, but most importantly, from yourself. Be gentle with your body, be patient with your journey, and give yourself grace. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not failing because your body has limits. You are not defined by your illness. You are resilient. You are strong. You are enough. So today and every day, choose kindness because you deserve it. Now I want to talk about kindness because it's a simple act with a profound impact. How do you like that? Because I am a poet, you know. In a world filled with challenges, stress, and uncertainty, kindness often feels like a rare and fleeting commodity. Yes, it is one of the most powerful forces for a positive change in both individual lives and society as a whole. Kindness is more than just a pleasant gesture, it is a deliberate act of compassion that has the ability to uplift, heal, and transform. From small daily interactions to grand gestures of generosity, kindness ripples outward, creating a chain reaction of goodwill. In a time when division and indifference seems to be growing, choosing kindness is not just an option, it is a necessity. Now, I wrote a whole blog on this. A very long blog on kindness. I'm sorry, I'm so stuffed up, you guys. Um, yeah, a very long blog on kindness. Oh, shoot. So, one of the greatest challenges of kindness is practicing it in difficult circumstances. When faced with rudeness, indifference, or hostility, the natural instinct is to respond in kind. However, true kindness is not conditional, it is a choice made regardless of how others behave. Choosing kindness in the face of negativity requires strength. It does not mean accepting mistreatment, but rather responding with grace and self control. It is about refusing to let anger or resentment dictate actions. In doing so, kindness can serve as a powerful tool for diffusing conflict and breaking cycles of negativity. History is full of examples where kindness triumphed over cruelty, from leaders who advocated for peace despite opposition to individuals who chose forgiveness over revenge. Kindness has the ability to challenge and change the world. I did a little blurb about why kindness matters now more than ever. The world can often feel like a harsh place, filled with uncertainty, conflict, and struggles. But kindness is one of the most accessible and powerful tools we have to counteract this. It reminds us that we are not alone, that we are valued, and that even in the darkest moments, there is still goodness in the world. Kindness is not weakness, it is strength. It is the ability to remain compassionate in an indifferent world, to lift others even when we ourselves are struggling, and to believe that small actions can create lasting change. In choosing kindness, we contribute to a culture of empathy, resilience, and connection, one act at a time. As I reflect on kindness, I think about the moments when someone else's kindness changed my day or even my perspective. A reassuring word when I was feeling uncertain, a small favor when I least expected it. These are things that have stayed with me. They are not grand gestures, but they made an impact. I also think about the times when I had a choice to respond with kindness or to act out of frustration. In those moments, choosing kindness has never been something I regretted. On the other hand, when I let out anger or impatience took over, I often wish I had taken a different approach. Kindness, I've learned, is not just about how do we treat others. It is about who we are. It is about the kind of energy we bring into the world and the legacy we leave behind in every interaction. I want to be the kind of person who chooses kindness, not just when it is easy, but when it matters the most. Now, I just took excerpts out of my blog. I did post this on Facebook. I'm gonna post it more, probably on Reddit and Tumblr. And I wrote another blog on common courtesy. Common courtesy is really huge with me. Huge, huge. The two C's. That's what I call it. I was raised with the two C's. Um, yeah. And again, it's just being kind. It's not hard to be kind. It's it's not hard at all. It's very easy to be kind. Um, and common courtesy refers to the basic level of respect and consideration people show each other in daily life. It includes polite speech, respectful behavior, and small gestures that acknowledge the presence and feelings of others. At its core, common courtesy is about recognizing that we share space with others and that our words and actions impact those around us. While the specific expressions of courtesy may vary across cultures, the essence remains universal, treating people with kindness and respect. It's very, very simple, right? Common courtesy is more than just politeness. It is an unspoken agreement that enables societies to function smoothly. It helps prevent conflicts, encourages cooperation, and promotes positive social interactions. Without common courtesy, public spaces would become chaotic, workplaces would lack professionalism, and personal relationships would suffer. Consider simple scenarios in daily life. When a driver waves thank you after being let into traffic, it reinforces goodwill. When a cashier smiles and says, "Have a nice day," it fosters a positive shopping experience. When a person holds the elevator for someone rushing in, it demonstrates awareness and respect. These small moments may seem insignificant, but collectively they build an environment where people feel valued and respected. Yes, it's another long blog. It's what we do. At a personal level, common courtesy strengthens relationships by demonstrating care and attentiveness. Attentiveness. I cannot speak and or breathe. In friendships, a thoughtful message or remembering someone's birthday can mean a great deal. In romantic relationships, simple acts like listening attentively or offering a kind word during tough times nurture emotional intimacy. Family interactions also benefit from courtesy. Saying good morning, expressing gratitude for small favors, or respecting each other's personal space strengthens bonds and reduces misunderstandings. Too often, people reserve their best manners for strangers while neglecting courtesy in their closest relationships. However, it is within families and friendships that common courtesy is most crucial. It is a daily affirmation of love and respect. Workplaces thrive on professionalism, and common courtesy is a key ingredient in maintaining a positive work culture. Simple habits like greeting colleagues, acknowledging others' contributions, and being punctual reflect reliability and respect. Employees who practice courtesy foster a collaborative environment, while those who dismiss it can create tension and conflict. Leaders who treat employees with courtesy and respect gain trust and loyalty. Conversely, a lack of common courtesy, such as dismissive behavior, condescending tones, or disregard for others' time, can quickly erode workplace morale. Professional success is not just about skills and achievements, it is also about how one treats colleagues, clients, and subordinates. How many times has somebody worked really, really hard and it shows, right? And what happens with that worker? They receive no praise. They just get asked to work harder and harder and harder and harder until what? They get burned out. And then what happens? Resentment. And that's a cycle. And it's a cycle. And it's a cycle. And employers don't seem to realize what they're doing sometimes. And it's very, very frustrating. It just makes you wonder, why do you work so hard? But if you have the common courtesy, that's instilled in you, you just do it because it's in you to do it. You're not one of those people that takes advantage. you know, that's how it was for me. And I know that's how it is for Tom because he's going through it right now. But what are you going to do? You're a hard worker. So, uh, so onto the decline of courtesy in the digital age. Yes, yes, exactly, Erica. Yeah. And that's usually what happens. Why is that? Yeah. Or they get the raise that you thought you were going to get. Oh, that's what just happened with Tom. He was promised this raise because he worked so damn hard. Yeah, he got a raise, but it wasn't the raise he was promised. Yes, absolutely. Empathy is huge. Empathy is huge. And there's such a thing as digital courtesy. Yep. With the rise of social media and digital communication, common courtesy is often overlooked. Online anonymity, there's my tongue tripping over myself again, has emboldened many to engage in rude, dismissive, or even hostile behavior. Comment sections on social media are filled with negativity. Debates quickly turn into personal attacks, and customer service representatives frequently face hostility from frustrated callers. The decline in digital courtesy has real world consequences. Words have power, and even in a virtual space, kindness and respect should remain at the forefront. A simple thank you in an email, refraining from interrupting others in online meetings, or choosing to engage in respectful discussions rather than arguments can make a significant difference. This is huge, especially for us, right? What are we doing right now? You know how many scammers and haters I get on here sometimes? It's crazy. And they're rude. So rude. And there's no reason for it. If you don't like what I'm doing, this is what I tell them. If you don't like what I'm doing, change the channel. It's so easy. You don't have to be rude. Some of these people are just, wow. It's crazy how they are. They don't care. It should be, right? If, if you don't like what I'm doing, change the channel. I'm telling you. Well, it's easy to forget the power of courtesy when life gets overwhelming. Stress, frustration, and exhaustion can make it tempting to brush past people without a second thought. When you take that moment to be kind, even when you don't feel like it makes you feel better though, right? It kind of sets you up for a better day. That's how I feel anyway. I don't know. But then when somebody isn't kind to me, like I was just telling you, I mean, like I've had trolls on here that are really mean. And it ruins I try not to let it ruin my day, but it's like, why? They didn't have to say what they said. And I've had them say some mean crap before my moderators got after them. And it's like, wow, why? There's no reason for that. No reason for it at all. And common courtesy is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Meanness is a choice. That's a big scam right now, Erica. That's huge. I keep getting one too, saying they're from the Thruway department, and I know they're not because we don't drive on the Thruways. We don't take the Thruway. Yeah, that's a big scam going on right now. Yeah, I keep getting people saying that, I should use their overlays and this, that, and the other because I don't use any overlays or anything. This is literally the living room. This is the living room that I live in. I have no overlays, no nothing, because I don't feel I need it. It's just me. Oh my God. Erica, that's crazy. Oh my God. I got one saying they were McAfee once. They sent me an email saying I owed them, it was like 600 and something dollars. And I'm like, I don't even use McAfee. So no, it was nuts. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Seeing how I don't use McAfee. No. But no, that's crazy. From a different country. Ugh, people suck. Oh, my back is killing. Oh, what's it gonna do? Oh, do you want to hear that poem I wrote? I know they don't get the details right. It's like, nice try, idiots. Hopefully, I can get it through it without tripping over my words. Because when I'm really, really tired because I've had a stroke, I trip over my words really bad. I can't breathe through my nose. I don't feel good. Ah. But it's called Whispers of Winter's Wake. I was up writing it. It's my stepdad's birthday today, and I wrote him a poem for his birthday too. So I blame Cess. It's Cess's fault. She got me into writing last night after doing that one poem. So, Whispers of Winter's Wake. The storm arrived on winds so wild, a howling wolf untamed, defiled. Snow hurled fierce through the endless night, a swirling ghost in silvered white. The trees bent low with burdened grace, their branches cloaked in cold embrace. Windows trembled, shutters cried, as winter roared and raged outside. But hush, now hear the quiet deep, as dawn unfold from frozen sleep. The world reborn in still repose, beneath a veil of diamond snow. Each branch now laced with fragile glass, a crystal kingdom come to pass. The air is sharp, yet soft and pure, a hush so vast and sure. The sky now pale with golden seam reflects upon the icy dream. A single robin dares to sing a whispered note of hopes in spring. The storm is gone, its fury spent, yet beauty lingers where it went. For even tempests wild and long can leave behind a silent song. Oh yeah, I've had two strokes. Few years back. That was my poem. Yeah, I've had pulmonary embolisms and I had two strokes. That was before the blood thinners and the filters were put in. Yeah. I have antiphospholipid syndrome and I throw clots. So, yeah, not fun. No, I haven't not had a break. No, as I told you, I'm writing a book. I am writing a book. I just finished the first chapter over the weekend. So, yeah. I wrote over 2,000 words this weekend. It was rough. Man, I went through a lot of tissues. I went through a lot of tissues. It was, yeah. It's going to be a lot writing this book. Just doing the outline was hard, but yeah, it's going to be something. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. I made the mistake of looking at publishing houses, and one of them now just won't leave me alone. I'm like, dude, I haven't even written the book yet. I've only gotten a chapter done, and they're already calling me. Like, don't rush me. Don't rush me. Please don't rush me. But I'm gonna head out. I really need to lay down. I don't feel good. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Man, I feel like crap. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your warm weather. It's all the way up in the 20s. It's crazy here. The birds don't care though. Man, you'd think they would be hiding. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll heat up some soup or something. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, yeah. That'll be interesting. Like I said, people have been after me for years to write a book. So we'll see what happens. I'm working on it. It took me a while. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for coming. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back at my regular time tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Hopefully I'm better. That's what I say. I say that all the time. I'm not going outside until the temperature reaches my age. Yup. April, May. Something like that. Oh man. What? All right, Erica. I'll be back tomorrow around 10 a.m. if you want to join me. So, all right. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Bye.